Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I managed to get the extinction spear. Now this is a super hard item to get, and I did it in possibly the hardest way possible, or the easiest. It really depends how you look at it. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what I tried to do, and then what I actually had to do. Now my first attempt at this was, to prepare. I had diamond tools, diamond armors. I thought I had everything in order to take this on. And I died within the first couple of seconds. And unfortunately, I ended up actually losing all of that armor and gear. And when you spawn it in, it's just gonna stay there until, something comes along and kills it. But I thought I'd try to figure out what could possibly damage it. So last video we did manage to tame a Rex, so I decided to see if that would be any help here. Try to fight a dino with a dino. I don't know. I was just trying anything. And while I was on the back of this, I ended up dying. But when I actually came back, I actually saw that it did do a lot of damage to it. Unfortunately, I ended up getting stuck in a ditch that I just couldn't get out of. But this did give me a new idea. So what I decided to do was to tame 2 Rexes, which I managed to do. And I, had them breed so that way I could get potentially an army of Rexes. The only problem is that when you breed 2 Rexes, the offspring isn't automatically tamed like it is with other Minecraft creatures. You actually have to go ahead and do the same process you would normally to tame a Rex, which kind of sucked. So the next thing I thought is, what if I just make it fight wild dinosaurs? So by having my pterodon keeping me constantly up in the air, I was able to lead it towards other dinosaurs, and it would unintentionally attack them by trying to attack me, so that way then they would aggro onto the Lextrotosaurus. Yep, Lestructosaurus. I don't know. That's a hard name. Who even came up with that? I mean, well. Anyways, I rinsed and repeated this process, and it was actually working really, really well. I managed to get it very, very low. But then we run out of things for it to attack, so that was kind of bad. And then I accidentally got grounded, and my pterodon ended up dying to fire. So this was going great. And of course, I ended up dying. So I came up with a new plan. I would tame multiple of these pterodons, and I ended up getting around 4 of them. Luckily, this Luxstructosaurus ended up actually getting stuck. And another thing is that connected to this cave was also a deep dark, so I think you know where this is going. I decided I would spawn a warden in and then lead it towards this boss. And in case I died, I did have a bed, that way I could spawn close and the boss wouldn't regenerate its HP. And eventually I did end up getting the warden there, sort of. I mean, they were close to each other. As I said, the boss was stuck, so it kept spamming its ranged move and ended up doing a lot of damage. But then I lost sight of it. I have no idea what happened to it, at least for now. So I had to come up with a different idea to finish off the rest of its health, like a quarter. So I came up with something ingenious, something that no one has thought about before. I started punching it. And for the most part, it kind of let me. I mean, it had no choice. It was pretty much stuck until it started spamming attacks, and then it got itself slightly unstuck. But I would finish this boss off with nothing but my bare hands. And also the warden happened to be there. Like, I don't know what it was not. It wasn't attacking, so I didn't think it was there, but the most important part, the whole reason we spawned it in, was to get these extinction shards. They were the most difficult part of actually crafting the extinction spear. We needed 3 tectonic shards, limestone spear, heavy bone, and 2 amber curiosity. So grabbed a pickaxe, grabbed some of the amber, and everything else we already had at base. So I went ahead and tried to craft it. Then I had to look at the recipe again because I honestly forgot it. But that is how I successfully managed to get the extinction spear. Now, as to what it does, I'm not quite sure. When I charge it, it spawns these Triceratops heads around me, which is pretty cool. I think they block damage, but I'm not entirely certain. But I just decided to test it out on the wild Rexes that we had bred earlier, and ended up killing them. And that was until the baby one ended up killing me. I didn't think it was going to attack, in all fairness. But with the leftover tectonic shards that we had, we could actually use that on our tame dinosaurs and actually reskin them, which is pretty neat. So I did that to my pterodon, raptor, and of course the Rex, because I still had some of those from earlier. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.